Hey, welcome back to Dadding. I'm David. We talked about the slogan, be there, and how it's a bunch of junk, but I don't want to talk about that in this video because I don't want us to get hung up at dadding on just throwing critiques and being negative. Honestly, I think it's always easy to mock and play the Monday morning quarterback, so to speak. It takes real work, on the other hand, to build something, to do something great. And here at Dadding, that's what we're going to be about. We're never going to be a bunch of complainers. We're going to bring real action and real solutions. So if you agree with me that being there isn't enough, where do we go from there? And then in the next several videos, I want to talk with you about where we go from there, how we can go from being there to dominating dadding. And I've described them as quick starts. I've got 3 quick starts that are going to help you to go from being there to dominating dadding. But before I give you the first quick start in this video, I need to address one of the things that I think is one of the biggest threats to your dadding. And that's this. In dadding, you need to gear up, not wind down. You need to gear up, not wind down. One of the biggest challenges that we face, that you're going to face, is fatigue. I mean, dads love their kids. You love your kids. You want to be a great dad. I have no doubt about that. I want to be a great dad. And you usually feel that way when it's the beginning of the week or you're well rested. But then again, when do you actually ever feel like really well rested? Like there's not a ton on your plate and you just have energy for whatever you want to do. You come home from a long shift and your body's tired and your mind is dragging and you just want to eat something and relax, put your feet up. And believe me, I feel your pain. I honestly do. But you know what those little kids are doing? Every day they're chomping at the bit. They are so pumped for dad to come home. They still have all the energy in the world to see their hero, their dad. So guys, I mean, think about this for a minute. If I can just push back a little bit. You hit the bar with your buddies, or you go to the football game or watch the football game with your buddies and you roar with intensity, you yell, you have a blast. After a killer work week, you will go home and you will get up early in the morning to get out in that tree stand or get out in the boat so that you can hunt or fish or whatever it is. Why? I mean, where do you get the strength? You have the strength, okay? But it's just because you understand that certain types of recreation, they refresh you even though you're spending energy. They give you something back even when you're pouring out energy. The thing that we've believed about going home is that going home isn't a place where we gear up like we might for hunting or going to watch the game or hang out with the guys. Going home is a place for winding down. But guys, that's going to kill your dadding. Going home is not about winding down. Going home is about gearing up. It's not about winding down. It's about gearing up. I mean, you talk to any athlete, those first 3 steps are going to be huge in being explosive. And what I want you to think about is being explosive to get away from the fatigue of the work week. Don't think about winding down. Think about gearing up. And that's why I've called them quick starts. So here's the first of the next couple videos of the quick starts from being there to dominating dadding. It's simply this. Kill the workday. Okay? When you pull into your driveway, you're carrying like 1,000 pounds of stress and worry and frustration from your workday. You're ticked at your boss or a coworker, right? You're worried about the job that fell through or something that happened about, instability at work. And you're just tired from the day in, day out grind. And that's totally understandable, right? But it's lethal to your dadding. It'll kill you. Instead of carrying all this mental baggage home, and along with how physically tired you might be, right? You need to kill the workday. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that you have to find a place every day where you take time to kill off the workday, where you go in and you decide that you're going to build a habit. For instance, every time you pull into the driveway, you stay in your car until the workday no longer exists to you. You've killed it off. You tell your wife and your kids, Daddy isn't available until he gets out of his truck. Now, if you're on a phone call from work, then you finish the call before you leave your kill zone. That's what I'm calling it, right? If you're ticked at your boss, then you let one last manly, barbaric yawp out before you go into the house. You end the frustration right there. You find a place to kill off the stress of the workday, and then you turn your attention wholly to your family, your energy towards your family. Now, let me be clear about this. I am not talking about blowing off steam. I'm not talking about hitting the bar on the way home from work. I am talking about creating a space, your kill zone, where you hit the mental reset button every day after work. Your kill zone, okay? After you've killed off the workday, you turn off your email and your cell phone notifications, and you give your energy to your family. You're with the people that matter most. All right? I think you should try this. Try this week, killing off the workday, and let me know how it goes by leaving a comment. Because I think you'll see that it helps you be focused. It helps you transition to the people that deserve your energy. Instead of winding down when you come home and then being frustrated when it's not as relaxing as you hope, treat it like you do those other recreations by gearing up, not winding down, right? And you gear up by killing off the workday. You find that time and you find that place. So today, I'll ask you this. Think about it. Where are you going to each day this week? Pull into the driveway or where it is on the subway home. You stop and you kill off the workday and you turn your energy to the people that matter most in your life. I hope you'll keep tuning in for more quick tips on how to go from being there to dominating dadding. And please subscribe and share with friends so we can have more guys join us in this opportunity of a lifetime. Thanks.